In a shocking crime that has come to the fore from the city of Bengaluru, a woman named Vidya, who was married several years ago, has alleged that her husband and her father-in-law combined have poisoned her with mercury. Now, she says that earlier this year, around the time of Shivratri, her husband, she believes, has met her neighbors who are lab technicians. She says a couple who were operating in a diagnostic lab gave a formaldehyde and even an injection which had mercury in it. She said she went to sleep and woke up with severe pain in her leg. She couldn't even walk, and then she eventually went to a government hospital who referred her to a private hospital in Bengaluru, where she claims that the reports and the scans that were done revealed that there was mercury in her leg, or a metallic substance of sorts that was in her leg, and eventually that was sent to the labs which confirmed it was mercury. Now, months after that, of course, her condition began to deteriorate. Doctors, she claims, began to say that, the poison had moved from her legs to different parts of her body. She eventually needed dialysis. She was shifted to the Victoria Hospital, which is a government facility here in Bengaluru, and then, of course, was treated. She was, given all sorts of medication, but all of it, of course, eventually proved futile, because 9 months after she was allegedly poisoned, she has succumbed just a few days ago in November. Now, the question here is, the police will really have to look at the role of the husband, the father-in-law, because before her death, she has recorded what can now be considered as a dying declaration by the victim, or Vidya here. More importantly, the police, of course, are saying that they'll have to go through all the forensic data that they have. They'll also have to, of course, go to the hospitals, look at the records, and what the hospital doctors, of course, have had to say, what was the exact reason behind the death. But as of now, because she has, of course, succumbed, the police have gone on to register a case of dowry death. Now, in this particular case, we should note that eventually an FIR was registered when she was alive, but now, since she has, of course, succumbed to her injuries, the gravity of the offences become much bigger. But if the case, of course, is true of the husband actually poisoning her with mercury, then it really goes on to show the depths to which people can fall or stoop to really get what they want. But the question here is, what did the husband actually want? Was it money from her or her in-laws? Because the cops have also registered a case of dowry death. But a thorough investigation will probably reveal what exactly has transpired here.